Filipino Boxing here with Sebastián Fundora, another great card, headlining once again. You know, what are your thoughts 2 days away from facing someone who actually is coming in, you know, as a very impressive streak, Brian Mendoza?
We're ready. We're ready. Again, this is nothing different from us, from what we do before. We fought Lubin, we fought Ocampo. A lot of these guys only have one loss or less, you know, no losses. Garcia was undefeated, 33-0. So we're ready. We're ready for Mendoza.
Yeah, I think your last 4 opponents are like a combined record like 120 something and only like 2 defeats, man. It says something, you know, that you're stepping up in competition, taking on those tough fights. Now, having that strap around you, I mean, you know, on your shoulder, man, what does it mean, you know, being the interim world champion?
Oh, we're happy, man. We're happy. We're in a good position. My father said we're going to be in the position at 25. We're definitely at it. So we're just hoping for that after this one, get the real deal instead of the interim. We want the whole WBC.
Exactly, man. And obviously the fight fans be clamoring for that fight, but obviously you have to get past Mendoza first, you know. What do you rate your opponent?
Hey, he's right here. He's at the top level. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Obviously, we've seen you in those wars, man. It's become custom now that, you know, we see you in those type of matchups. What are you planning on showing fight fans on Saturday night?
Explosion. A lot of work. We've been training hard in the mountains. You know, we've been doing a lot of conditioning. We're just ready to up our game and show the fans that we've been doing it.
You mentioned obviously only 25 years old, being the interim champion, you know, being at the top of the division at 154, you know, besides Charlo. How do you see that matchup? You know, people want to see that fight, you know, between you and him. Obviously, you know, you're Cuban Mexican, you have the fan base behind you. He has the belts. How many times when you go to bed, you think of that matchup? Like, man, this is what I want.
You know, since the beginning, since we started professional, he's been champion for a long time already. So, you know, we're just wishing for that fight. You know, hopefully we get it soon. Hopefully maybe after the next one, but we'll see.
Is there anything that you need to do on your end to maybe press the action and maybe get that fight? You know, he hasn't fought in a while. Obviously, he was supposed to fight against Sitsu. That didn't happen. He hasn't fought since Castaño. Is there anything you can do on your part to maybe, you know, speed it up a little bit? As a fight fans, you know, fight fans want to see that matchup, especially for being, you know, for
you know what?
The crown.
I feel like we've been proving ourselves these past fights over and over and over again. You know, we have the interim title, and maybe we should be a little bit more relaxed on where we're at. But no, man, we need that fight. We need that fight. If I just win this fight on Saturday, I think that's more than enough already. You know, I think I proved myself plenty of times. We're just waiting for the call.
Yeah, have you? I mean, you know, not that I recall, but I don't think Charlo has ever mentioned, you know, about fighting you. Do you think maybe he's avoiding you in a sense, because, you know, he calls out other people, maybe moving up in weight class, sometimes lower weight class, but at least from what I know, I never heard him say, oh, I want Fundora next.
I don't know. And, you know, a lot of these people, I see on social media all these fans telling me that I should fight this guy and this guy, but I never see these guys talk about me, so it's nothing new. He's busy with not Castaño, Sue, so we'll see after that. Maybe he'll call me out after.
Now, how special, man, is it being, you know, having your sister on the card as well? I mean, it's always that it's happened a few times now, but how special is it every single time you guys go up there and you guys, you know, both perform?
It's a good feeling, you know. They put me on the main event. That's already a good feeling, but the fact that I even consider my sister on the card, it does good for women boxing, you know, it does good for her. She's displaying herself on a big platform. Hopefully next time she can get TV.
Now, making, you know, 154, man, has to be tough, you know, especially with your frame. You seem like every time I see you, you get taller. So just walk me through the process of your diet. What do you eat in the morning, or how many calories do you intake, or do you even do like carb counting, or what's the science behind it?
You want to know how much I weighed this morning? I weighed 157. Wow. You know what I ate for breakfast? I ate a Grand Slam. Yeah, I went to Denny's and I enjoyed myself, had a cup of coffee. We're good, man. We're ready. We're ready to take over the division.
Is it difficult to make 154, man, with your fight? I mean, obviously with your, you know, tall frame and length, I mean, I would imagine, I mean, you're taller than a lot of heavyweights.
It's not. We just work hard. We work hard and it just comes out good.
Yeah. Obviously 154 is also one of those stack divisions, you know. Have you thought about maybe moving up to 160, 168? I mean, you have a frame for it, so I would imagine that that's something you want to move on to at some point. Yeah.
Definitely. A lot of people have been mentioning that you should go up on weight. I just want to win the whole WBC title first. I've been campaigning in this weight class for like, what, 5-6 years already. I want to get a title, and then we'll think about moving, because then I have something to show off at least for this weight class.
Yeah, definitely, man. I just want to get your thoughts real quick. You know, Canelo's going back to Mexico after 12 years. What are your thoughts as having that Mexican blood in you as well? Some people are being critical of him returning and fighting John Ryder. Just what are your thoughts as a professional fighter as well?
He's a boxing icon, and the fact that he could do that, you know, he's at a level that a lot of boxers dream dream to be. Hopefully one day I could fight in Mexico, I could fight in Studio Azteca, something like that, and fill it up and pack up the place. You know, there's no reason why we shouldn't be fighting in Mexico and showing those fans what we have over there as well. So
yeah,
one day, it's a dream.
Definitely one day, bro. Well, lastly, you know, there's still a few tickets available. You know, what do you tell the fans? Get your tickets, and obviously, if you can, tune into Showtime on Saturday night.
There's gonna be fireworks like always. You know, we always bring the best. My sister's fighting as well, so come early enough to see that fight as well, and we're just gonna put on a show like always.
Those are the words of interim WC champion Sebastián Fundora. Thank you, champ.
Thank you, guys.